Greetings, Sister Shanice in the house. I am at the property of Dr. Bilal, and I have got the privilege of interviewing him today. And wow, does he have some stories to share with us. This is an incredible man with an incredible story and journey. And so you're going to be in for a treat today. Keep it locked. Sister Shanice.
It is in Guinea-Bissau 20 years ago that Dr. Bilal became interested in the cashew fruit, but it is here in the Gambia that he became known as the George Washington Carver of the cashew fruit. People ate them and threw the pulp away. The nut is very toxic and useless unless it is processed, so you could see year after year huge amounts of wasted fruit, and so he decided to make an effort to preserve the fruit.
So his knowledge of cashew fruits has increased. His experience has led him to contract to implement a similar project in New Orleans for the Katrina victims displaced by the hurricane, using the cashew and all its possibilities. The offer was denied by the governor of Louisiana in 2006, but he returned to begin a processing center here in the Gambia. All of this has led him to his recipe book, to enter a new food source and ask for financial assistance to build a well-equipped processing center with a source of natural energy to support the operation. He has lived outside of America for the past 30 years, and he says you have more freedom than in America. And he has been living here in the Gambia since the year 2000. I am delighted and I am privileged to be in the company of Dr. Bilal Robinson. Greetings, Dr. Bilal. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What a wonderful, wonderful resume. Firstly, Dr. Bilal, thank you very much for agreeing to be interviewed for the Sister Shanice show. But first of all, can I ask you to introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, my name is Dr. Bilal Robinson. I'm a Native American, but I've been out of the United States for about 30 years, living in different countries and working basically with the same kind of work that I was doing in the Peace Corps starting back in the late 60s. And that is to provide services and support to the low income and the no income populations of the planet.
Now we're going to be homing in on life for Dr. Bilal since he has been living here in the Gambia. Dr. Bilal, thank you again so much for taking the time to share with our viewers on the Sister Shanice show. Now you're living here in the Gambia. You are in your 70s, but although in your 70s, you're not a man who's just resting. You are very busy here. Please share with us, what you do here and have been doing in the Gambia.
Okay, well, I'm in my 70s, but I feel like I'm in my 60s.
Woo, you look it too. And you walked strong when you came out the road to meet me. You were walking strong. Awesome.
In the Gambia, I'm one of the only persons in Gambia that is developing the cashew fruit. The cashew has a fruit that has the taste of a peach and a pineapple mixed together.
Wow.
And we have juice,
Yes.
we have wine, we have liqueur, we have soap for taking a bath.
Yeah.
And the soap is fantastic because with the soap, the acid in the cashew fruit kills all bacteria on the skin.
Ooh.
And it also is a mosquito repeller for mosquito. So if you bathe with the soap, you won't get mosquito bites or anything.
Wow.
That. And we have developed a method, and we changed the sucrose with the sugar we put in the cashew to fructose to the natural flavor of the cashew fruit. So when we make cakes, we make any products from the cashew fruit. We don't use sugar in our cakes and our pies or any other products we make.
Wow.
We can preserve the fruit up to 10 years with no refrigeration.
Wow.
And we have about 7,500 kilos of cashew fruit in store. So if you want to buy some cashew fruit, you buy the mixture. and you put it in anything like you were making a cake or a pie or whatever you were making. You just take the cashew dough and you put it into that. We have cashew benachin, we have cashew domoda, we have cashew chew, and any other products they serve in the Gambia, we can make it with cashew.
Wow.
And the interesting thing is that we have cashew when there's nothing on the tree. So at this time of the year, we're the only people making cashew cake, cashew pie, cashew cheesecake, and other products from the
Cashew ice cream, that would be my favorite.
We have cashew ice cream.
Woo!
And we have many different cashew products.
Yes.
And we pride ourselves in that, you know, we have cashew 12 months a year.
Yes.
And in the village where we process cashew fruit, we have a factory there. It's a village called Dasalami.
Yes.
It's on the north bank.
Yeah.
And
sorry, they're talking louder than you are in the kitchen at the moment.
Aisha!
They're talking louder than you.
Aisha! You're talking too loud.
Sorry, darling, can you keep the voice down a little bit? You're talking louder than Dr. Bilal. So it's like I'm interviewing you.
And bring me one ice cream, small for her.
Oh, you actually make, wow. So we're talking about the range of produces that you make with the cashew fruit.
And we have cashew honey.
Yes. Wow. So how many products can you make with cashew, or have you
We
so
have
far?
about 46 products
Wow.
that we make from cashew.
Yes.
Um,
And this is quite small scale at the moment, and clearly something that could be scaled up to an agribusiness production line. And this is just one fruit, 46 different products.
you know,
from
one thing about the cashew fruit, it's been around for thousands of years.
Yes.
And thousands of years in Africa and in Brazil.
Yes.
There have only been few products processed or produced from the fruit,
Yes.
because nobody wants to deal with the fruit. They only want to deal with the cashew nut.
The nuts, yes.
They know the nut, but they don't know the fruit. And investors are very, very leery about putting money into something they don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a sustainable product.
Yes. Thank you.
It's a sustainable product because every year it comes on the tree, falls on the ground, and when it falls on the ground in Gambia, no goats, no sheep, or nothing picks it up. They want the fresh fruit when it falls. They don't want something with the juice falling out of it, or crying out of it. And when it falls to the ground and it dries, and people walk over and say, hey, there's a cashew fruit, but it's dry, it has no value. To us, the dry ones, when they're black and they're hard, we take them, we grind them, and this is what we make our soap from. Because the cashew fruit has two acids. And it's the only fruit known to man that has these two acids. It has gallic acid and it has acerbic acid. Now, if you compare the pineapple, has acerbic acid. It's that bitterness, that stringent taste.
Yes.
The peach has gallic acid. That's that sweet, soft taste. And when you eat a cashew fruit, that's why you get that part. You get that part peach and pineapple mixed together. Aisha.
Because of its unique components, yeah. So, I mean, you're talking to me there, and I'm hearing you talk about like the scientific side of the fruits as well.
This is why you have to know the science of the fruit so that you can develop it.
Yeah.
I know the scientific qualities and properties of the fruit.
Yes.
Now, how do you make cashew vinegar?
Oh, right.
Cashew vinegar is made like we experimented and we found out that we were making vinegar. Here's the way we found out. We were stupidly trying to make cashew brandy.
Oh.
There's nobody ever heard of cashew brandy. All right?
Oh, sounds nice.
And we were using the formula that they use in the southern America, south of the United States.
Yes.
And all of my processing information and knowledge comes from how they process food in the southern part of the United States during slavery.
Right.
This is the secret that I use
Oh.
to process the cashew fruit so it can last up to 10 years with no refrigeration.
Right.
Now, during slavery, they would take
We don't want to
Cash-
divulge too much of the secrets because
No,
obviously
no.
you've got to retain some for
We're going to
copyright.
we're going to keep you straight up.
Yeah.
For the cashew vinegar, you put a layer of sugar, layer of cashew, layer of sugar, layer of cashew, layer of sugar. That's what we did.
Yes.
And we put it in a jar. We closed it up and we buried it in the ground. We did that May 1st, 2010.
Right.
2011, May 1st, we opened up the ground. We brought the cashew out and we were hoping to have something very sweet from all of the sugar. We had put a lot of sugar with the cashew.
Yeah.
So we took it out of the ground.
Yeah.
We tasted it and it was bitter. It was vinegar. So we said, okay, if you want to make cashew vinegar, you put it in the darkness.
Yes.
If you want to make cashew wine, you put it in the light. The sunlight makes wine, the darkness makes vinegar. So those, because vinegar is the French word for garden wine, because vin is French for wine,
Right.
negar is for the garden. So it's vinegar is a type of wine. It was just for cooking.
Yes.
The other wine you make is for drinking.
Yes.
So we learned that, and we also learned further, because you can make a vinegar that's blonde, clear, or you can make a vinegar that's dark. So we said, well, we'll use the blonde for chicken and fish, and we'll use the dark for meat. Turned out perfect.
Whoa.
So that was one of the things we learned. We learned how to make candy.
Ooh.
We learned how to make chocolate.
Ooh.
We
Cashew
learned how
chocolate?
Yes, cashew chocolate. I
Wow.
have it. I have all of this. I'm telling you, I have it in my compound right now.
Wow. Yes.
The cashew juice, the fresh juice, I have it here right now.
Wow.
But you won't get it no place because there's nothing on the tree. And if it's is on the tree, you're still not going to get it fresh. You're going to get it from the fruit.
Wow.
And you know, we develop all of these techniques, how you do the concentrate the fruit.
Yeah.
You take fresh fruit when it's fresh from the tree, you freeze it, and then you turn it upside down and let it drip till all of the water drips out, and the fruit is heavier than the water, so it stays in. So we learn, and we're learning something, every
day.
Every day. We have cashew bread. You make cashew bread with sour milk,
Ooh.
and it's like a very nice because it's like a dough with sour milk, and it's very nice.
Yes.
Uh,
Wow. And what are the plans for scaling up? The
Well, if we
production
could-
of some of these produces.
If we could get some investors,
Yes.
and this is what I've been begging for the last 12 years for investors, and I don't want white investors because they come in,
Take over,
they have
take
their
control.
contacts and they take control, but this thing they can't take control of unless they take control of my mind. Because there are secrets that you have to do with cashew, and if you don't know the chemistry of the fruit, you can't do it.
All right.
Period. You just can't do it. And then I have everything trademarked, I have a copyright, and I have patent on all of the things, so they can't
Excellent.
steal anything.
Yes.
Because I worked hard to get all of those legal documents set up.
Yeah, and many of our ancestors have learnt the hard way, haven't
Yes,
they, from
and
taking their contracts.
Right, and it's no more, like I always say, learning from my grandparents how they preserved beans, how they preserved cucumber, how they preserved to make pickles, how they preserved tomatoes to make tomato paste, how to preserve all of these goods.
Yeah.
That and the canning industry
Yeah.
was created from slavery because the slaves used glass to put their products in.
Yes.
The Tubobs, they used tin,
Yeah.
and tin was too expensive for the blacks to integrate into their marketing techniques. So all of a sudden we get tin cans and they fill all over the world now with produce. But it came from that same, you know.
Principle.
I was fortunate
Technique.
to go to a great aunt's home last year who had figs, had okra, had plums, plum jelly, and some other products in her cupboard.
Right.
And we got there and we opened them up. They were just like new. This is what we're talking over 45 years.
Wow. Over 45 years.
Over 45 years. It's been sealed and up there, just
Preserves.
on the
Natural
shelf.
preservatives as well, aren't they?
And see, this is this clue, the preservatives that you put in it.
Yeah.
If you know what to do to control the acid, you can do the cashew.
Cool.
This is why they call me the George Washington Carver of
Oh.
the cashew fruit.
Yes.
Because I've developed 45 products and I'm still developing. And if I had the money to get the machinery and the
Yes.
equipment we need,
Yes.
we could do it.
If there was an investor watching this show right now, you know, to get, you know, a couple of these produces on the production line, are you able to give us a kind of round figure that would get this off the ground, up and happening? And of course, when you think about the jobs and opportunities that
We would need the small amount of $3 million US,
Look at that.
which would be converted in 8 years to about 40 million.
Wow.
And in 12 years to 15 years, you could go up to 100 plus, because the sky's the limit. There is no competition.
Yes.
I have no competitor in this world.
Yeah. Black investors, if you're watching, if you know any black investors looking for a good initiative, this certainly is one.
And the thing is about an investor,
Yes.
I demand you must come over here. You got to come over here because you got to see the fruit. You've never seen the fruit. You've never seen the tree. You've never seen the processing method. You've never seen the processing plant. You've never seen the final product. You don't know the range of products that you can make. When you come and see all of these things, then you will see that on a small scale, if you put in 30,000 US, you will be able to see a range of products that will go on the market, because we're talking about a product that has no competitors. There are no competitors out. Nobody's selling cashew cake in Gambia or in Africa.
No, not at all.
Nobody's serving cashew fruit cheesecake on the continent, because to do that,
Everyone loves the flavor and the taste of cashews, and cashews is just so expensive, isn't it, when you try and buy the nut? So just imagine to be able to enjoy that flavor of the cashew in so many different produces, you know, and to use the soap as you was telling us, you know.
and even we had guys coming from Chicago,
Yeah.
and talking to guys there. They wanted to invest in the project.
Right.
They wanted 30,000. They wanted 30,000 pounds of cashew nuts. And we say to them, they ask us, Dr. Bilal, can you get us 30 pounds of cashew nuts? I said, sure, we can get you 30 pounds of cashew nuts, 30,000 pounds. I said, but do you want them in the shell or out of the shell? And they said, what do you mean in the shell or out of the shell? I said, well, you know, it comes in the shell. Well, we want it out of the shell. I said, well, look, if you want it out of the shell, then you have to pay for the processing after taking it out of the shell.
That's
well, how
right.
much is that going to cost? I said, that's going to cost you about $350,000. Small amount of money, because on 30,000 pounds of cashew, they should be making $1.5 million. But they balk on 350,000. So you know they're not serious. They're not serious about it. And not only that, they have something that the machinery is not going to disintegrate after a year. They're going to have a year to beat. But here's their problem, and this is the problem to the investors. You must have a source to sell to. You invest your money, we send you your cashew nuts, or we send you your cashew fruit. You can just sit on your kitchen table unless you have somebody to sell it to. Now with the nut, you got to get over one hurdle, and that's with the Indians. The Indians from India, they control the world's market on cashew nuts. And let me remind you something else your viewers don't know. You go to the store tomorrow to buy cashew nuts, those little small things that you buy, cashew nuts, they're at least 7 or 8 years old. They're not fresh. Only the fresh ones you can get is when you come to the country where they process it, like the Gambia, like Guinea-Bissau. Then you can get a cashew nut. And they will process it in front of you, so you know it's fresh, like we did at like we do on our factory. We get the nuts, we process it in front of the donor right there. So he takes it out and he says, "What's the difference between this and the one you buy in the store?" He'll tell you. Freshness. The other ones you buy in the store are like a chalk. It's like a chalky, a dry, or the oil is out of it.
Yes.
And the reason is because there's a gas that is extracted when you process the cashew fruit called CNSL. The Indians, they're looking for the CNSL because it sells for about $450,000 per kilo.
Wow.
Or per liter. Very expensive, this oil. And they use it in some military secret way that's classified. And America will buy all of the cashew CNSL that you can produce. And the Indians sell directly to Americans because they have the equipment. I've been trying to get the Gambians to say, look, when you buy cashew processing equipment, buy the sleeve that collects the gas. And you can sell the gas, it'll be much more than your cashew nuts. But hey, what do I know? I'm only the George Washington Carver of the cashew fruit. I don't know nothing about cashew nuts. So I let them go. So that's the way it is.
We've got to get that processing plant going within the next couple of years.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the reason I said 3 million is because that's how much money I spent to develop the factory in Guinea-Bissau. In Guinea-Bissau factory, they have a lot of products that I introduced to them that they're doing. They're doing the cashew pizza. They're doing the cashews. They're not doing cashew soap. We're only doing that. But they're doing cashew drink, the blonde one. Like you have the difference between orange juice and Fanta. It's cashew juice and cashew drink.
Right.
So they're doing the drink. We do the juice.
Yes.
And they're doing other products at their factory that they got that money to do it. They got $1 million to do their factory. If we had $1.5 million, 2 million, since we're so much more advanced than they are, we'll be able to return any investor's money in a 12-month period, depending on that investor being a participant in the project.
Yeah.
Whereas he's going to take his monopoly
And
market it.
Yes.
Because I'm not selling to anybody who doesn't invest with me. So therefore, when there's nothing on the tree and you need cashew, you have to come to me anyway. Because I'm the only one that preserves it. Nobody preserves cashew fruit because they don't have the methodology for preserving the fruit. They don't know what you put in it.
Wow, we've got to capture the wealth of knowledge that you have and the expertise and the works that you've been doing here in the Gambia, into that cashew processing plant. Oh, we've got to see that happen. So let's hope that there are some investors that's going to be watching this, that's going to be contacting you after this. It's just been such an interesting, conversation that I've been having.
This thing we're doing is no joke. This is for food security. And when people in the village run out of food, June, July, and August, which are our hungry months in Gambia and West Africa, because that's the rainy season where people are no food is being produced, you're planting it in the field. This is when we come out to take care of families with cashew chocolate, cashew other products when they eat and go to the farm. And if they take a cashew chocolate bread in the morning, it will hold them all day. until they get back to the compound in the evening.
Wow, we are the solution to our problems, and only we can do for we. Rise yourself up, Dr. Bilal, for the awesome works that you have been doing and continue to do, you know, and may your life be preserved even longer than your father, who lived in 100 and, how old was he?
105.
105. May you exceed his years as well. Let's do a little trip around the kitchen maybe and look
Okay.
at some of these produces.
Okay.
Fantastic, thank you.
On this planet Earth, that could show you a cashew fruit today,
Right.
because we have it preserved, and nobody's preserved the fruit. Because when you see the nut
Yeah,
and you ask a person, what happened to the fruit
yeah.
for that nut, they won't know. They won't have an idea. Most won't even know there was a fruit there.
Yeah, right.
But I have developed this expertise in the cashew fruit, where I can preserve it up to 10 years with no refrigeration.
Wow.
And that's my cake, and that's my cashew fruit sweet potato pie you have on the side there.
Can I just zoom in on that? So, we've got some cashew fruit cakes for desserts. We've got some cashew fruit cakes, cashew fruit ice cream, some cashew brownies, cashew pizza. Wow, cashew fish balls. No, fish balls cooked in mango sauce, cashew chocolate on bread. And what's this one? Ceviche del dia.
Ceviche, that's
Ceviche del
fish
dia.
cooked in lemon sauce.
Oh, sounds interesting. Sounds great.
Then we got
And on the back, there are some beverages. Yeah, so we've got the pure cashew juice, the pure mango juice, pure bisap wongjo juice, the baobab juice, all healthy stuff. There's lemonade, iced tea, cashew fruit smoothie, alcoholic cashew wine. Ooh, in bottles, there's cashew spirits, coffee from 170 countries around the world. And on the main menu,
this is
you can get fish or chicken or vegetarian, marinated and cooked in cashew fruit or mango sauce, served with cashew benachin or white rice with mango pepper soup. I'm going to be having to come here, you know, to try out these meals. Oh, I wish I'd met you earlier, because I'm due to fly back too soon to try all of these. And there's Gambian dishes of the day as well.
all of these are cashew.
All made with cashew. You got benachin made from cashew. You got dombada, stew, yassa, what's that? Plazas, all made with cashew. Wonderful, wonderful works going on here.
The cashew fruit, where I can preserve it up to 10 years with no refrigeration.
Greetings, greetings, family. Sister Shanice in the house. Yes, I am back from having visited Dr. Bilal. And oh my days, what an absolutely amazing man he is indeed. I mean, the wealth of skills and knowledge and scientific know-how that he has is phenomenal. And I'm back, and I'm going to do a taster now, because I came away with some of his cashew cake, some of his cashew pudding, and some of his cashew ice cream. And let me do a little taste and tell you what it tastes like. And I'll put it on the spoon because it's a little crumbly. Wow. Mmm. It tastes like rum cake. Wow. Let me have another taste. Wow, hang on. Mmm. Kind of melts in your mouth. Tastes like rum cake, and I can taste the cashew in it. Very, very nice. 10 out of 10 for the cake. Let's taste the cashew pudding. Oh my days. Mmm. That is gorgeous. That is so, so nice. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more of this. Let me try the ice cream now. Wow, that pudding that I just had, it's got kind of like a little crumble at the base, and the top, it kind of tastes like chocolatey, and it melts in your mouth. It is so nice. And the ice cream, let's try the ice cream. Nice. Oh, wow. This is the best ice cream that I've tasted. I mean, I like cashews anyway. So for me, this is just perfect. The best ice cream ever. Cashew flavored ice cream. Nice. I tell you, if there are any investors out there watching this, you need to come over here. You need to be tasting these products yourself and investing. Oh my days, it's gorgeous. Okay, let me hurry up and eat it before Errol turn off the camera and come and take it from me. Well done, Dr. Bilal. Fantastic. One love, family. Sister Shanice out of here. Please do like the video, share and subscribe. You know, we need to get this video out to all the potential investors out there, because this is one that not only can bring a huge number of jobs and opportunities to the Gambia, but also, you know, can awaken our taste buds, can bring fortune and boost the economy here in the Gambia. It will inspire young people as well. It will contribute towards food security. Wow, it's an incredible potential, and I'm honored to have been part of this journey. One love.